Thanks to its central location, Denver, Colorado is an incredibly convenient hub for taking a day trip in the state. There are so many great mountain towns and fun day trip destinations and excursions available, it can be hard to choose. This is why, as a born and raised Colorado local, I've narrowed it down to the absolute best day trips from Denver that are only a few hours from the city itself. These are destinations that I have visited and continue to visit each year as a local Coloradan. Plus, all these places mentioned are perfect for families with kids or couples looking for a fun getaway. So let's dive into the best day trips for Denver as recommended by a Colorado local. Number 1. Rocky Mountain National Park. You can't experience the full potential of what Colorado is really like without visiting Rocky Mountain National Park. In about 90 minutes, you can escape the city life in Denver and explore a truly untouched paradise. This rustic wilderness is full of peaks, valleys, lush forests, glacial lakes, and tons of hiking trails. And one truly unique thing about visiting this place is that visiting at different times of the year will yield completely unique and amazing experiences. You're likely to see lots of wildlife too, from black bears and elk and moose or even a bald eagle or two. And throughout the summer, Rocky Mountain National Park is an amazing place to experience waterfall hikes and swim in some of the most amazing Colorado lakes, and maybe freeze a bit. Or go for a drive up Trail Ridge Road, the highest continuous paved road in North America. And in the winter, you and your family can explore more than 300 miles of hiking trails that are perfect for snowshoeing and cross-country skiing. Number 2. Estes Park. The town of Estes Park borders the gorgeous landscape of Rocky Mountain National Park, and both of these combined make for an epic day trip experience as they both offer tons of things to do and see in the area. The drive to Estes Park alone is a picturesque adventure worth the trip all on its own. And the city is an amazing destination alone without any of the awesome destinations nearby. But the Estes Park area offers a wide range of outdoor activities like hiking and rock climbing, plus more relaxed options like shopping and the local art scene and the river walk downtown. After all, Rocky Mountain National Park is literally only a stone's throw away, so Estes Park is a great hub for exploring. In the fall, when the entire state erupts in autumn color, the mountainsides and valleys surrounding Estes Park are particularly striking, and you can see hundreds of elk migrating through the city during the famous Elk Fest event. And not to mention one of the most iconic destinations, the Stanley Hotel, which was made popular for Stephen King's novel and the movie, The Shining. Book a night at this grand and historic hotel, and don't be surprised if you see a ghost or two. Number 3. Rocks Amphitheater. Another epic day trip that's located close to Denver is Rocks Amphitheater. This destination is known for being a famous concert venue, as well as a great place to hike, take in the sights, or do a workout class. This iconic venue has hosted bands and musicians from Daft Punk to the Beatles, as the natural rock formations in the area make this outdoor amphitheater the perfect stage for acoustics. Red Rocks Park is situated at 6,450 feet in elevation and covers 868 acres of bizarre and almost alien-like sandstone formations dotted throughout rolling hills and meadows with stunning views. It represents the intersection between the Great Plains and the Rocky Mountains. We recommend visiting this venue at least twice, once in the daytime and the other at night. Get ready to watch the sun rise and set the stones aglow, or stay up late and see the city of Denver sparkle to life. And since Red Rocks is located in Morrison, Colorado, it's less than 20 minutes from the city. This makes it a great activity for a half-day trip any time of the year. Number 4. Idaho Springs. If relaxing in a hot springs is your kind of day, then you and your loved ones will love relaxing at the geothermal cave pools in Idaho Springs. Idaho Springs is a small town that is full of history thanks to several gold mines in the area, but is also popular for the Indian Hot Springs, which is one of the best and nearest hot springs to Denver. This natural hot springs offers several indoor and outdoor pools for soaking, as well as vapor caves and a spa that includes mud baths. Or take a tour through the old Argo gold mine and mill, which gives visitors a glimpse of what life was like for the miners who worked here back in the day. Plus, you'll learn about the process used to extract gold from the Colorado mountains. This kid-friendly tour is a favorite for locals and tourists alike. Number 5. Breckenridge. If you're craving both the small-town mountain feel but with resort-quality amenities, Breckenridge, Colorado is the ski town for you. From historic Main Street to epic skiing at this beautiful ski resort, Breckenridge is a great place to visit any time of year. In fact, Breck is often considered Colorado's favorite local mountain town. One of my favorite things to do is to ride the free Breckenridge gondola for a free ride up the mountainside, which is totally unique for a free gondola ride up the mountain at a ski resort. Or hike to see Isaac Hartstone, the beloved Breckenridge troll. This large troll is a 15-foot tall wooden sculpture that has been expertly crafted by Danish artist Thomas Dambo. He sits along the appropriately named Trollstigen Trail, which is a short 10-minute walk from the parking lot. On the way back to Denver, from Breck, you'll pass through Eisenhower Tunnel, the longest and highest passenger car tunnel in the world. Number 6. Pikes Peak region. You can't plan a day trip from Denver without including a visit to the Pikes Peak region in Colorado Springs. It includes some of Colorado's most majestic places to visit like Garden of the Gods and Pikes Peak. Enjoy a drive up to the top of Pikes Peak, which is the mountain that inspired the song America the Beautiful, or simply enjoy the views of this great 14er from nearly every spot in the city. Then it's on to a beautiful tour or an easy hike through Garden of the Gods to learn about the history of the area. Stop at the visitor center for a free museum tour and grab a photo from the viewing deck. You'll definitely want to bring your camera because this day trip adventure offers epic photo opportunities you'll want to remember forever. Number 7. Boulder and the Flatirons. For a completely unique day trip experience, head north for about 45 minutes to Boulder, depending on traffic, which is home to the famous Flatirons. This gorgeous city is tucked near the Front Range Mountains and features sites like the famous Pearl Street Outdoor Mall, as well as showcases the Flatirons with more than 26 acres of trails and open spaces to explore nearby. Stop by the Ranger Cottage in Chautauqua for a trail map, grab a snack, or plan your hike for the day. Or head to Pearl Street and eat at any of the delicious local restaurants, coffee shops, and eateries. And since we lived in Boulder for 3 years, this is one of our favorite spots to visit and to explore. Boulder and the Flatirons make for a great day trip from Denver. You can spend time in the city shopping or escape to nature in just under an hour's drive from Denver itself. Number 8. Royal Gorge Bridge. If you're looking for a truly epic destination near Denver to visit, then add the Royal Gorge Bridge to your list. It is also home to the highest zip line and the world's scariest sky coaster, if you're into that sort of thing. You'll have to pay admission into the park, which can be a bit pricey depending on the activities you choose to do, but it's still worth the experience in my opinion. Or if you prefer, you can drive to the Royal Gorge Bridge and take in the views of the bridge from the parking lot while hiking many of the open spaces and canyons nearby. The Royal Gorge Bridge is located in a valley, so the views are spectacular and offer a memorable experience, making it a magical adventure no matter what time of year you visit. Number 9. Glenwood Springs. It's no secret that I love visiting Glenwood Springs every year, so a day trip from Denver to this destination is a must. We recommend stopping for a warm soak in the world's largest natural hot springs pool, or spend a day exploring the mountainside caves at the Glenwood Cavern Adventure Park. Take some time to meander through downtown Glenwood Springs, stopping at the local shops, boutiques, and restaurants. The Glenwood Canyon Brew Pub, which has received the most accolades of any brew pub in the state. And the drive from the Mile High City isn't to be overlooked either. You'll see epic mountain views as you pass through White River National Forest and Glenwood Canyon. Number 10. Cripple Creek. Much like visiting Central City and Black Hawk, many historical mountain towns in Colorado have turned their gold rush days into casinos and historic hotels. And Cripple Creek is no different. Located near the backside of the base of Pikes Peak, the small town is full of gold and gambling history. One of my favorite things to do in Cripple Creek is go for a 45-minute ride along the Cripple Creek and Victor Narrow Gauge Railroad. This out and back train travels along the narrow railroad to the city's outskirts to the south. Finally, spend some time exploring the downtown areas of shops, restaurants, and casinos along East Bennett Avenue. Many of the buildings are still standing from the town's beginnings, with ornate architecture and decorations. The city is also adorned with beautiful art murals decorated by local artists. Number 11. Mount Princeton Hot Springs. If you're looking for another hot springs destination not too far from Denver, check out Mount Princeton Hot Springs Resort. This is a true resort getaway thanks to the secluded location that covers 70 acres of land. It features several large pools, rustic creekside hot springs, and a full-day spa. It's perfect for a summer or winter getaway to soak in the naturally hot mineral waters that bubble up right out of the ground. Couples or families can stay overnight at the local cabins, inside the lodge, or on the hillside estates. There's also plenty of sightseeing, hiking, eating, and drinking options close by thanks to the nearby towns of Salida and Buena Vista. And if you want to relax in the mineral hot waters that bubbles up naturally out of the ground, you're going to love this destination. Number 12. Great Sand Dunes National Park. For a truly one-of-a-kind day trip experience from Denver, the Great Sand Dunes National Park is like no other national park in the country, and certainly unlike any other landscape in Colorado. This unique national park and preserve is located in the expansive San Luis Valley, seemingly in the middle of nowhere. Yes, it is a very strange place to find some of the tallest sand dunes in the country, nestled near the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. And with nearly 150,000 acres to enjoy and 30 square miles of sand dunes available, there are a variety of things to do and experience here. Depending on the time of year you visit, the national park is open for exploring, hiking, sandboarding, sand sledding, RVing near the dunes, or camping on the dunes. Colorado photographers love visiting this site as there is minimal light pollution from the cities and allows for epic stargazing. The Great Sand Dunes are home to the tallest sand dunes in North America, the Star Dune, which is over 700 feet tall. These are just a few of my favorite day trips from Denver, many of which are 3 hours or less from the city. There is always something fun, family-friendly, and historic to discover near Denver, Colorado, no matter what time of year you try.